All right, guys, it's mid-March and only worked half a day today. Ran out to some public land. So I grabbed my bow this morning, threw it in the truck, and decided to go hunt some public till dark, looking for pigs. I haven't hunted this area in a good little while. I've shot one pig in here before. So I got a good general idea of where they're at. So we'll see if we can find any. I've not found a shed yet. They should be dropping right about now over the next few weeks. So maybe we'll find a shed. And I do know there's a couple holes on this creek that should hold some sand bass. I haven't fished them in a long time. So if we get to it in time, we'll try to do some fishing too. But main objective is to find pigs and hopefully get a shot. We're gonna do quite a bit of walking today. It's 1:30 and it doesn't get dark till 7:30. So probably do a 5-mile day or so, just cover some ground and enjoy being out here. So see how it goes. All right, guys, I want to show y'all this. This spot I'm standing in right here is like prime bow hunting spot for me. The reason why is because you see right here, I'm on a little burn line that's old, it's not being used anymore. Easy access for deer to go up and down this. I got some mature trees through here that I could hang a stand in, but it's an edge. You got an opening here that deer are gonna walk. Everybody else is gonna wanna be way down in here, all through this hardwood bottoms where it looks like you're gonna see deer. And you're probably gonna see deer, but you're not gonna have a 15-yard stick bow shot. But you get right up here on this edge, and back behind me, it's nasty thicket. Can't even walk through it. I guarantee you, you sit this in deer season, and you're gonna get a 15-yard shot of a doe, a buck, whatever it might be, traveling down this. Actually, right here, you can even see. You can see there's a trail right there, and it's covered up in tracks. So sometimes it's just little things like that, but I'm a huge fan of hunting edges, whether it's transition edges. I'll hunt edges of fence. I'll hunt the edge of a creek where they're using it as a handrail to travel. But if I come in here and deer hunt, what you got to draw to hunt this place, you can bet I'll hang a deer stand in here. And you guys like to run cameras. I don't run cameras, but this is an awesome spot for a camera because you can just put it right on this edge of this trail, facing down, and you can see how much they're using it. I bet you'd get daytime pictures of deer traveling through here. So anyway, carry on. All right, guys, I didn't even get 15, 20 yards after I shot that video. Right up in here, this thicket, you can barely see there's a bed in there, and a pretty good buck just jumped out of there. He was 20 yards from where I said I would hunt at. He probably traveled to it midday bedding, and he jumped up. I didn't get him on video, and he took off down this way. Good buck, and he still had both set of horns, so both set of antlers. So I don't know if we'll be finding any sheds. Looks like all of them haven't dropped out yet, but anyway, these edges, they're good. I've been following those heavy trails, figuring out where these pigs are going. It's about that time. Sure enough, I came down in here and there's a big patch of wild onions. And these pigs will come in here and just root these like crazy and eat them. These ones aren't quite ready yet. Every once in a while, I'll dig up a few and bring them home, but they're starting to key in on them. Well, that happened about typical of how pig hunting goes. Just easing along, not necessarily still hunting, staying relatively close to fresh sign, not really necessarily hunting the sign, just making sure I'm staying close to it in the area the pigs are at. And I heard them start squealing and eased up on them, but I had an iffy wind and finally it swirled and that was it. If they would have just moved on or maybe saw me and took off, I'd keep following that group, but they for sure smelled me, so they're probably still running. Anyway, close, but not quite what we needed. Hunting the woods like this, the timber, is tough. It's hard to get up on them. I would prefer to hunt edges and big tall grass fields, things like that, to where you can take shortcuts to get to them. You can hear them and cut them off. Just trying to spot and stalk them through this stuff is hard. They can hear better than people think they can. They can see better than people think they can. So, anyway, gonna take a breather, and then we're pretty close to a hole I fished before that I've caught some white bass, sand bass out of. So we'll probably tie a fly on, see if we can't catch one. Well, there's the first one. It's a pretty good one. I've caught 3 now. Figure I might turn on the camera. Look how pretty it is. Let it go. Got a good one on now. No, I just got a lot of fight to him. Nope, he's fighting good. Oh. Big old fat thing, look at that. Think she's got eggs? Pretty fish. I'm gonna let you go. There he goes. Ah! All right, that's gonna do it for the fishing. We only caught 7 or 8. Water's real cold. Every fish I caught was super cold. So, a little bit tough conditions, but at least we caught a few. Anyway, I wanted to show y'all something I think is kind of cool. If you look out in this water out here, you'll see carp coming up and they're feeding on little elm seeds. And I see them do this every spring. And I've often wondered if there's a good fly to imitate them, but there's literally thousands of them down in the water, so the chances of getting one to bite the fly instead of one of the real ones would be slim, but they're fun to watch. So at some point in time, somebody turned loose an arrow. I was trying to figure out what they shot, because this knot's all chewed up. And then I see this. I guess some did chew it up. Big old beaver head. Don't know why somebody shot him, but he apparently didn't like that arrow. Well guys, that's gonna do it. Ended up being a good day. Ended up doing about 4 miles. Got into some fish, not a lot, just a few of them. Saw that one group of pigs, but they winded me, so. And saw some deer, explored some new areas. So it's good to get out. I'm headed to the house now.